My name is Janice Bowman, and I have a ministry called the Isaiah 58 Ministry, which is a homeless ministry. And it's been going on since November 1999. I was downtown Baltimore one particular day, and as I was driving, I saw a homeless man going into the trash can, and I was at the stop sign, and I was watching him, and I saw him pull out a bag, and he opened the bag up, whatever was in the bag, I saw him eat it, and then I saw him take a cup, and he took the lid off, and then he drank it. And what bothered me was because I saw people walking past him, nobody wasn't saying anything to him or nothing. How can they not say nothing to give him nothing, you know? And I'm like, God, I said, this is not right. And I said, people should be doing something. And inwardly, I heard the Holy Spirit spoke to say, what can you do? And what I started doing, I started that particular weekend, and I started buying 24 sodas and lunch meat and breads and snacks and stuff. And I would go down to the downtown area, and anybody I saw, I would just get out and ask them if they wanted lunch. The Holy Spirit had been dealing with me. He told me, I remember hearing him say clearly, he said, do not give them leftovers. And I was asking, what is leftovers? What you meaning? And as he was speaking to me inwardly, he said, mostly people will go down or do their ministry or something on Sundays after they go to church. He said, you are the church, so you go to them first. And so early every Sunday morning since 1999, before I come to church, before I go to church, I go downtown to the homeless area, all the way the shelters are, and I distribute lunches. I remember a young lady, she said, her children were taken away from her, and she wanted her children, and everybody say, just pray and all, and God's He's gonna make a way. And she said, well, I did that and all, I don't see nothing happening. And so, I just got to talking to her and asked her, had she ever given her life to Christ? And she said, what do you mean? And so, I just started talking how Jesus came, he so loved the world, you included in the world, so he loved you, and he gave his life so you can have a better life. And I said, but you have to really accept him in your heart and really say that he's your Lord. You want him to be Lord of your life. I said, none of us perfect. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect. And he's going to be there and make sure that whatever you stand in need of, he promised to supply it. But you have to trust him. But first is just being committed to giving your life to him. And she asked me how you do that. So I led her in prayer. And so she kept coming. Every Sunday I would still see her she would come and hi, Miss Janice, and I started seeing her demeanor change, she was being more cleaned up, more her outer appearance looked better and better. She started coming and she was talking, she said, before you leave, can you pray with me? And I'm asking, what is it that she wanted to pray? And every Sunday she kept saying she wanted to pray that she would get her children back. So I remember coming her. I remember her coming to me one Sunday and said, Miss Janice, she said, I'm getting my children back. She said, I've got an apartment now. She said the people came, they inspected the apartment. She said some of her family members seen that she had an apartment and they was giving her things. And so she said she was getting her children back. And then she asked me, what church did you go to? And I told her what church that I was going to at the time. And she had her two children and herself at church the next time that I saw her. Some of them have come back and have said to me, Miss Janice, she said, I'm doing sort of what you're doing. I'm trying to reach out to people because I've seen how God has changed my life and they want to do the same thing. Matter of fact, there's this one gentleman, he comes down there every Sunday morning because he want to give back. So, you just touch somebody else's life and just watch what God will do. and then, it's like contagious, because Jesus' love is so contagious, and you just reflect who he is to somebody else. If they're ready to receive it, and they receive it, and it's going to continue, and it's going to continue, and that's what I've been seeing, so he never said stop. I have some people asking me, when are you going to stop? You've been doing this for a while. He told me when to start. When it's time to stop, he'll tell me that. But right now, all I know, he said, the poor you go have with you always. So, you just be a blessing and do what you have to do. If you would like to reach out to this ministry, the Isaiah 58 ministry, you can email me at jesusistheway, truth, and life@yahoo.com. My phone number for that is 443-839-4373.
We hope you're inspired by Janice's story, and that shows that God is always there, and he's always there to provide. And of course, we know and we believe that you have a story as well. So if you do, we'd like you to go to lifesourcechurches.com/contact and click on Share Your Story. We can't wait to hear from you and your story.